live look at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Kansas State Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I checked in with Kansas State's head coach before the game. Coach said they were thrilled to get off to a good start last week, starting the season 1-0, but there is so much he wants to clean up. He said, I showed the guys film. We have a very specific list of things that we've got to improve this week. Expectations are already high, but we have got to take it a game at a time and execute a game at a time. He said they will be better today, and their focus is all on execution and communicating. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. A key in this running game will be Joe Jackson. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job. Committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Out wide left, it's Lovett. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jackson. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So Ohio State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Something to watch in this game. Will he be able to attack this secondary, particularly the one corner that has had his share of issues? Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Hits inside. It's Jackson. He's got enough. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop them.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's White. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Reed still looking to his right. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll move the wide receiver. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Lovett. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll try the counter. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it in. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a crease. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Reed to throw. Rolls right. He's going to run it. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's White. Might have a chance. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Sets his feet, it's Reed. Right side, it's White. Makes the grab and room to run. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. In the red area, it's Jackson. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
The last two runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Throwing Reed. Caught. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge. It's White. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Finds his man. It's Porter. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls it on the option. There's some room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Had to force that one.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his... Pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
This time he's got it. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Rushes on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Quick give. It's White. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection, and they're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Reed. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Changing the routes with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Reed. Stepping to the right. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Out wide right, it's Johnson. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I caught up with the Buckeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. They understand all of the hype and excitement surrounding their wide receiver, and they are trying to get him the ball, but it just hasn't gone that way so far in this game. I know they want to target him here early, try to regain some of that confidence and momentum. We'll see if he can get into a rhythm with his quarterback here to start the 3rd. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. From the gun, it's White. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw one first. Look out! Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Finds a tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play.
Spaces, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Reed. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Drag down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
On the move. He'll try to do it himself. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. On the move at the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive.
Now wait. A second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for room. It's Jackson.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Right back to the well. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. consistent with the run, and as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Timeout taken here, second one called by Kansas State. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Wildcats call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Hits inside. It's Jackson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's White. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun, the ground game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarter